All right, once again, I want to welcome you to this training. And I want to congratulate you, some of you. This is your first class. I want to congratulate you for making a decision today in this training, because this kind of training is what we all need, because most of us think that the best way to go is to look for a job. All right, kids, it's your first training, that's okay. The people think that the first thing they should do, the best thing they should do is to go and they look for a job. But trust me, what you have made up your mind to do is the best decision so far you have made. Because trading the financial market is the best decision and it's going to pay you for the rest of your life. Excuse me. So my advice for you from this day is to see this thing as a goal. Don't just be like those people who have wishes that are not clear. Those people who have vague goals. They just tell themselves, I want to do this, I want to do that, but they don't keep to their words. Most people are interested, but they are not committed. And the only way you can make it in this business is when, Emmanuel, if you are cracking, it could be from your own network. So, Kate and Charisma, is it clear? Can you hear me clearly? Both of you. Okay. So if you're not hearing me clearly, it could be that your network is very bad. So as I was saying, there are people who are interested, but they are not committed. And the difference between those who are interested and those who are committed is that those who are committed have a good result. Very clear, that's good. You see that we have over 20 people in this house, but look at the number of persons that are here, just 3 of you. Just 3 of you that are here. See, we have just 2 people now, Charisma and Kate. You can see the reason why most people don't get what they want is because most people are interested, but they are not committed. The only way you can get you saw me posting videos of my trade, and today I'm training people all over the world. Why I was able to achieve this goal is because I was committed. From the day one I was introduced to Forex, I have not looked back. I have been making it a do or die affair. I must get this thing done. I must learn this thing. If you don't have that kind of mindset, trust me, you will not have any good result. You may just see as I've paid a class, and then the next thing you're out because you feel that you are not seeing any results. That is because you are not making it a commitment. Look at the class, very empty. Meanwhile, we have people who said, I need these skills. And they have paid for their trainings, but they are not here. And tomorrow, when they don't make money in the trading, in the business, they say Forex doesn't work. It will only work if you make a commitment to make it work. So I want to encourage you to burn your bridges. Burn your bridges meaning that tell yourself, this thing is what I'm going to do. If it is not something you are going to be doing for the next 10, 20 years, then don't even do it. I tell people, even in my seminars, I tell people, be clear about what you want. If this is what you want to do, make a decision that, look, in the next 20, 30 years, this is what people will know me for. Once you make that kind of decision, you make a commitment by taking action every single day. That is the difference between poor people and rich people, because rich people, when they become clear about a particular goal, they take action, consistent action, day in, day out. But poor people, instead of spending the time, maybe 1 hour to learn this skill, they will use the time, the whole of the day, doing other things that they feel is, I don't know, they just do things that doesn't have anything to do with their goals. But successful people in any career, in any endeavor, once they make a decision, they don't go back. It's either do or die. There is a book, Think and Grow Rich. I've posted that book over and over on that group. I believe I'm going to post it again tonight. There was a story about a captain, the warrior who took his people, his soldiers to a particular country. And they came through the sea. And by the time they got to the sea, they got to the country, their enemies' territory. He offloaded all the soldiers in that particular ship. All of them, he said, everybody should come down from this ship. He offloaded all their equipment and everything. And he gave an order to the ship, to the soldiers to burn the ship. As the ship was going in flames, he called all the soldiers to tell them, look, you can see that ship going in flames. And that is the ship that we are supposed to go back with. So if we don't conquer these people, if we don't win this war, that means we all are going to perish in this territory because we don't have a place to go back. This is either we win or we perish. What happened? They won. You see, by the time a man make a decision to say, this is what I want, it's either I do it or die. I don't care how big that particular goal is, you get it. You are taking action, consistent action. If it is book for you to read, you are crazy about looking for books. You are crazy about watching videos. You are crazy about taking classes here and there, even not just here. Go out there and explore so many avenues. If you are going crazy about it, having internet on your phone steady and learning every single day, trust me, you make money in this business. That is what I did. But the day I discovered, the day I met my mentor, who introduced me to this business, and I love him for whom he is. I love his lifestyle, and I said, I am going to do this. That day, from that day till date, I have not looked back. When I started before, I was doing it 6 hours every single day to learn this skill. So I want to encourage you, for the fact that you have made the decision to be here, take action, learn, be on the class every single day. Okay, tonight we are going to be talking about candlesticks and PIP. Yesterday we talked about pending orders. I'm going to send those of you who are new. I think I sent those videos to you guys yesterday. Yeah, I did. Kate, I did that to everybody. So watch those videos that you have with you. Today we are going to be talking about what is a PIP and how to calculate a PIP. That is what we are going to be talking about. So let me open my slide. Yesterday we talked about lot size. Yesterday we talked about lot size, and if that video, you're not with that video, maybe after this class, I'm going to send that video again to you people that are here tonight. So let's talk about PIP. What is a PIP? All right, a PIP is basically all right. What is a PIP? Pip is the unit of measurement to express the change in value between two currencies. Pip, the unit of measurement to express the change in value between two currencies. So if look at this, look at this example now. If I say Euro USD is at 1.3020 plus 1, it means that the Euro USD is plus 1 pip. Look at it here. Here is 1.30321. This one is the pip. So it is now 1.3021 is 1 pip. It can also be described as the fourth decimal number after the comma. This fourth decimal number after the comma. So we have what they call pipette. Pipette is a very, there are some currency pair that comes with about 5 figures. This one is, you're seeing 4. So this last one is a pip. But there are some that comes with 5. So whenever you are looking at the pip, you don't actually count the last number. You just take note of the fourth number, which is why this one is circled in red. This one is a pip. So the pip you make in the market determines how much money you're going to make. For instance, if you make 10 pips, if you are trading with a lot size, I'm going to talk about it briefly for the sake of those of you who are still new. I'll be talking about lot size again. Let me bring it now. Okay. If you are confused, that's okay. It's okay. You see, this lot size, this is what they call lot size. The lot size is actually the number of the bundle of units that you're controlling. Whenever you're trading, you're not trading just buying buying one single pair. You're buying a bundle of units. Let me use a picture illustration of this. All right, lot refers to a bundle of units in a trade. That means is that, for instance, if you want to buy this pack of water, in some places you want to buy this pack of water, you don't have to buy only one single bottle. You have to buy them in pack, like this, the whole pack. So the lot is like that. So when you're placing any time you place a trade, you are trading with a particular unit of currency. Now, for a standard lot, it is 100,000 units that you are trading with. That is for a standard lot. Then for a mini lot, you're trading with 10,000 units. That is how it gives you $1 per pip. For a micro lot, whenever you're trading with a micro lot, it means that you are going to make 10 cents per pip. And on your MetaTrader 4, this is how it looks like. The video I sent to you, if you watch that video, these things were described extensively in those videos. So I want to advise you to go back and watch that video. That's why it's good to attend class. So whenever you miss anything, you can always go back and. So if you don't understand, by the time you watch the video, it becomes more easier for you to understand. So lots and pip basically determine how much money you make in the market. We make profit based on number of pips we have gathered for that day. If you are good in making pips is your gold. It's like your gold is the dollar. Once you are comfortable in making pips in the market, that means if you are trading with a good lot size, you can make a good amount of money in the market. So for instance, every day, if you are making like 50 pips, like I told you, pip is the measurement. By the time a price moves from one, as this one, it is like this now. If price move from here, this 20 to maybe 20 to 30, now it has gone to 10 pips. As the price is changing, it's changing in pips. Maybe I'll show you on live trade. Now, this is Euro JPY. So if market move from this tool I'm using, this is called Trading View. I think we should all download this app on our phone. It is called Trading View. Download it so that you can use it to analyze the market. So once you click on this particular tool, we use this tool to measure the movement of the market. So if I put this place, right click my computer and then drag it down, it's going to measure the number of pips. In this scenario, from this green line to this red line, it's about 159 pips, meaning the pip measure the movement of the price of the currency. So if I place a trade from this green, this green you're seeing, so if I place a trade and I say I want to sell, because in forex, how you make profit is what you call prediction. By the time you predict the direction of the market, you say, okay, this market today is going to go down. Based on your analysis of the day of the market, if it predicts that the market indeed goes down, that means you make profit, and the profit you make is in pips. And the dollar amount you make now is going to be determined by the lot size that you're trading with. Say, for instance, if you have placed a sell from this place, and the right side the market is about this green line is where the current price is. With this particular movement, you would have made at least 110 pips. So this is the measurement. This is how it was. You can use this particular tool on TradingView to measure the number of pips you are going to make. So in every trade you're trading, you are going to be sure about how many pips am I willing to make, I want to make in a trade. How many pips am I willing to risk in a trade? Yesterday we talked about stop loss extensively. So if you don't understand what is stop loss, you can also go back to that video. Now, you are going to be, your target should be how many pips am I going to make for a trade every day. You should ask yourself, this trade I am trading, how many pips will it give you? Based on the number of pips you are trading, you will now know what loss size you are going to use to. So this is it. So if you are using, for this particular trade, this is 110 pips. If you go back to our lot sizes, if you are using this is about 110 times 110. How much will it give us? At least $1,100. I think so. Let me calculate. I'm not a mathematician. Then 10 times 110. Okay, it's $1,100. So if you are using this lot size, which is called standard lot size, that means what you are going to make is on 1,100 naira, $1,100. But if you are using a lot size called mini lot means that you are controlling 10,000 units of currency. If you are using a mini lot, what you are going to make is that for that particular trade is, because it's $1 per pip, you are going to make $110 for that trade. Now, if you are also using what they call micro lot is the smallest lot size. If you are using micro lot for that particular trade, the amount of money you make is just I think $11. I think so. 10 cents times 100. Let me calculate it. Yes, just $11. If you are using a micro lot for the same movement, you can see that you make only $11. So the lot size you are using for a trade determines how much money you are going to make in that particular trade. So the reason why some people use $10 per pip lot size, which is standard lot size, is because they have good accounts on their trade. They have good amount on their trading account. If you don't have good accounts, good money in your account, don't try to impress yourself or over risk yourself by taking the standard lot, because that way you can make quick money, of course, but you can also lose quick money, because forex sometimes, or any currency or any instrument you're trading, sometimes the market may go against you. It is not all the time you make profit. So the best thing to do is to trade with the lot size that suits your account. We are going to talk about risk management maybe some other time. But if you have time, maybe we can also talk about it. All right. So that is how lots and pip are like friends. They are together. Let's talk about leverage. Now, as you are opening your trading account, your broker will ask you the kind of leverage that you use. Leverage is actually the money you borrow from your broker. Because those days, trading is, if you're trading like, if you want to trade like 100,000 units of currency, you have to come with a lot of money. So people used to come with thousands of dollars to trade forex. But since this online trading came on board, we have online brokers who can actually give you an opportunity to trade small accounts and enter a big lot size. So we have different trading leverage. We have different size of leverage. So the one that is most traded, like people, almost everybody in this part of the world trade, is 1:100. That 1:100, if you are trading that, it means that your broker is going to multiply your trade, your account by 100%. What that means is that if you are coming with $1, your broker is going to give you $100 for that $1. So you have, instead of coming with $10,000, if you have $1,000, instead of coming with $100,000, if you have $1,000, you can actually be in a trade. So that is what leverage is all about. It's the money you borrowed from your broker. Now, how will you know how much money, how much you are supposed to have to take a particular trade or a particular lot size? Now, for instance, if you are trading, if you want to trade with a standard lot and your broker is giving you a leverage of 1:100, what that means is that you're going to divide. Let me look for my calculator to do this calculation. But this is where most people get it wrong. Most people get it wrong without calculating this. They blow their account because they don't know this particular one. So now, if you are trading, let me go to my, okay, let me use this. Okay, so if you want to trade 100,000 units of currency, that is standard loss. That means you are going to divide this. Because that is 100,000 units of currency you're controlling. So for you to know your true leverage for that particular lot size, you're going to divide this 100,000 divided by your what the broker is giving you. If your broker is giving you 1:100, that means 100,000 divided by 100 is going to give you equal to $1,000. So before you take a standard lot size at a trade, it should have at least 1,000 naira, $1,000 in your account to take this trade. This is when you have true leverage. But most people have $100 or they have $200 and they want to trade a standard lot, so they blow the account. Now let's for a mini lot, because a mini lot is you are controlling just 10,000. So for a mini lot, because you are controlling 10,000 for a mini lot, so you're going to divide it by 100. So you just do the calculation. Just divide 10,000 by 100. So for a mini lot, you should have at least $100 in your account. You must have $100 in your account to place a trade with a mini lot. So that is how you calculate your lot size, to know your true leverage, so that you don't go and make mistake and have only $200 in your account and you want to trade a standard lot, and that is how most people blow their account. Now I want to show you something that forex is not where you come and lose your money, like the way most people think. Say if you come here, your money, you will lose everything you have. Of course, you only lose everything you have when you don't know how to manage risk. So let's talk about risk management, how you can avoid such risk. I've showed you leverage. You've understood what is leverage. Leverage is the money your broker borrow you to enter a trade. We've talked about lot sizes. These are the lot sizes. These lot sizes determine how much money you are going to make or lose. 100,000 units, which is $10 per pip lot size, which is called standard lot. This is what most people use. This one, you can even make it two standard. If you are trading and you said you want to make it two standard lot, it means that you are going to two standard lot. It means that you're going to be trading with two 0 0. You're trading with 200. 2.00 means that any trade, any market you place is going to give you $20 per pip. Then for this one, this mini lot, you can say, okay, I want to trade with 0.20. For this is $2 per pip. So market moves in your favor for 10 pips. That means you're going to make $20. So like I told you, these things determine how much money you have in your account. So let's talk about risk management, how to avoid losses. How to avoid losses, because forex allows you to make a decision by yourself. After we talk about this, you're going to talk about candlestick formation. All right, now before you place any trade as a trader, you come to, let me open this website. Before you place any trade, come here, go to Google and type position 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 size calculator on Google. Position size calculator on Google. And once you open that, this is what you're going to find. The first thing you're going to find is myfsbook.com. You click it. Once you click it, I just want to show you that you don't have to lose every money you have in Forex. Now, this is how you calculate your risk. This is how you calculate your risk. You can use this to calculate your risk. Now, let's say you have an account of $700, or let's say $1,000 or $500. Let me make it small. Let's say you have an account of $500. Now, if you have this kind of account and you want to know how much money you want to lose for a particular trade, you first of all look at their chart. This is a little bit advanced, but please, it's very important we know this. Now, let's say you want to place a trade here. This is green. You are supposed to place a buy. Buy meaning that a sell. Sell means that you expect the price to go down. But in case the price does not go down, you want to place a stop loss. Stop loss is what you call, the name implies stop loss. It stops you to prevent you from losing all the money you have in your account. So let's say your stop loss is up here, or here, or let's say here. This is about, let's put it here, about 67 pips stop loss. Then take profit is down here, of course. So your stop loss is, let me put it at 67 pips stop loss. Now, before you place that trade that you have with that particular amount, look at the risk ratio. You say, because in Forex, in trading, you are not supposed to risk more than 2% of the account. That is why whenever I'm posting a trade signal, I am telling you to not lose more than 2% of the account. So what you do is you click 2%, risk ratio 2%, stop loss pips 67. The currency pair, let's say euro, that is euro JPY. Euro JPY. Most people don't do this, so they blow their accounts. The secret about trading is to protect your money. Guide your money. Don't let your money go like that. Most people gamble with their money. They are gamblers. They are not really traders. So once they lose money 2 times, they are gone. So if you calculate this now, once you click calculate, it will automatically pop up like this. So look at what you are going to lose in case the trade go against you. You are going to lose only $10. And look at the lot size you are going to use trade. This is 0.01. Remove, don't count the same. This one is stupid. This is 0.01. You are controlling 1,630 units of currencies. The amount of dollar at risk is only $10. So even if you are losing and you are losing trade straight 10 times, you can still be in the game. But the reason why people blow the account is this. Look at, maybe they have this kind of loss size risk account, $500. Let me click something. They will go and put their risk. Let's say somebody just put 60%, 50%. Let's see the number of loss size they will use with this calculator. Maybe they are going to be placing a trade with a mini lot, 4 mini lots. If the trade go against them, they have lost $250 of their account. But the best thing is to stay in the business. You risk only 2% of your account in every trade. 2%, at most 3. at most 3. If it is 3% of your account, it's $15 you are going to lose. And if you are placing a trade like this, once if the trade say take profit 1, take profit 2, it does not mean that you are going to place this trade with this number. It means that you're going to divide this into 2. Meaning that since if they take profit 1 and 2, it's going to be 0.01. 0.01. 0.01. That is 2 times because it is take profit 2. So you don't have to, after calculating like this, you don't have to say, because the calculator said it's 0.02. And this, anything the calculator tells you is what you are going to do on your MetaTrader 4. You go to your MetaTrader 4, where you are going to place a trade, and this is exactly what you are going to type. If it is a take profit 1 and 2, you are going to divide it into 2 places so you can be in the trade. If you reduce your stop loss, for instance, you're going to use, if you are using 30 pip stop loss, you make more money. Your money has increased, but the same amount at risk, $15. But the money is now 0.05. That is 50 cents per pip loss size you're using. So this is how you calculate your risk. Always come here. Let's do another calculation. Let's say you have 1,000. Let's say you have 2,500 account side. You are using maybe, let's say 2% of your account. Your loss side is 67. If the trade go against you, let's calculate. You're saying what you are going to lose is only $50, and your loss side is going to be 0.08. That is 80 cents per pip. If you are going to do it, take profit 1 and 2. That means you are going to divide this number into 2. Divided by 2, it's going to be 0.04, like this. Here is my like this. 0. So if it is take profit 1, this is 0.04. This is take profit 1. Then take profit 2, 0.04. 40 pips, 40 cents per pip, so 40 cents, of course. With this is what you are going to use for this particular trade. So Forex gives you an opportunity to determine, you are the one to know how much money you are supposed to lose in a particular trade. But most people, they don't know about this risk management, so they just go there, place trade with standard lot, because some of them we are registered by, or we are taught by brokers. Broker tell you use $1 per use standard lot. The other day, a friend of mine was telling me his broker was telling him to place a trade, and when I look at the trade, it was a very high lot size, because when you lose is when your brokers make money. So don't make that mistake of using high lot size. Now let's talk about, are we clear with this? Are we clear with this lot size and pip so far? If you're understanding the flow, say yes. Even if you don't understand, that's okay. That's okay. You can rewatch the video, because this class is recorded. You can rewatch the video. All right, I understand. All right, Charisma. You can rewatch the video. So let's talk about This time we are going to learn how to also open our account for volatility index, because some of us want to trade volatility index, but we are still confused on how we can trade our volatility index trading. Oh, this is a very sweet. So we are going to be talking about a candlestick. So let's use this volatility chart to learn what is candlestick. This is a very good trade. This is where I saw and I placed a buy, a sell rather. This is good. The market is actually down, going down. This is volatility index 75. This is good. This is good. How many of us took this trade? How many of us took this trade on the chat, on the group? Nobody took this trade. I send this signal on the group. Please try to be watching your chat so that, especially if you have money in your account, so you can be making quick money with this our signal, because this is, for now, you may not be able to analyze trade by yourself, but with this signal, look at now, the trade is already given. Now I want to show you my this thing, that you see what I'm talking about. The trade is already in profit. Okay, I took it, but on demo. Okay, all right. The trade is in profit already. So when trade comes, you can use demo to be practicing. It's okay. When trade opportunity comes like this, you can place it with your real account if you have money in your real account. Okay, how can I add volatility index to? We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. For MT5, we'll get there. Now, this thing is called candlestick. Salusu. I thought training will start by 8 p.m. Of course, but this is a special training. This is a special training, Mr. Salisu. We have our session by 8 p.m., but this is a special training for us. So you can just go back instead of, using your data, you can come back by 8 p.m. and join us for that particular session. Thank you. You can see the profit I am making on this trade is $404. This is the profit counting there. That's the profit for that trade. All right, so let us talk about candlestick. If you look at this thing, that you're seeing red, you're seeing green and red. These things you're seeing on the screen is called candlestick. They are also called Japanese candlestick. So each of these candlesticks represent something. Each of them represent something. This one shows that the price all right. This red is called a bearish candlestick. Why this one's in green are called bullish candlestick. It means that whenever price is trying to go down, it will show me red. You can change these colors to your own color. This is what I decided to use for my own understanding. I like red and green, but red is danger. It means that it is going down. Green usually is movement, go. So whenever it's going green, it is called market is going bullish. You can also call bullish. Whenever it's going down, it is called bearish. Meaning that for now, we have types of candlestick formations, type of time frames to look at. Now, every time frame you click, you are using, you will see this candlestick will form. Supposing we are using a 5 minutes candlestick. If you are using a 5 minutes candlestick, it means that every 5 minutes, this candlestick will be forming every 5 minutes. This one here is the next 5 minutes, this one is going to close. So this one was 5 minutes ago. If you look at 15 minutes, it means that every 15 minutes, this candlestick will be forming. Every 15 minutes. That is what candlesticks are all about. Now, if you look at 30 minutes as well, it also means that every 30 minutes, you will see this candlestick forming. So candlestick is just to show you, to indicate the movement of the market, and we have different types of candlestick formation. Maybe the next class, we'll talk about some of them to understand the movement of the market for that particular candlestick. We also talk about time frames, how to trade time frames. So these are the time frames we have. Time frame meaning that if you're using 1 hour chart, it means that this candlestick is going to be forming 1 hour. Every 1 hour, this candlestick will be changing, either going green or going red. Going red, it means that the market is going down. Going green, look at this red, plenty red. Now the market, 7 o'clock candlestick has finished forming, and now this is 8 o'clock candlestick. You can see that it is coming gradually. So this one will indicate whether it is red. If it is going to be going down, it will be showing red. If it's going to be going up, it's going to be showing green. And this thing you're seeing, this long thing, is called wick. This is called wick. For a bullish candlestick, it opens from up. Let me even show you. Let me show you. I have some candlestick. Shit, what's this? Okay. I have some candlestick illustrations to make. So some of us who are new can understand these things very well. Candlesticks. Okay. Okay. Now, this is a bearish candlestick. What is a bullish candlestick? So for a bearish candlestick, it usually opens from the top. It opens from this top, and then gradually it moves down. It closed here. It was down here, but it closes here. So this place became weak. This one is, this long thing you're calling is called weak. It is the lowest the market got before closing here. The price was actually coming down, but maybe something happened. It pushed the market back again, and it closes here. That's why you see this long week. So it was the beginning to it went up a little bit after opening here. It went up a little bit, but it came down. Anytime price make a move to a level and leave that place, you see this long thing. If it does not close on that particular price, you see this long thing. So for here, it opened from here, it went up a little bit, but it later started coming down, came down here, and then later closed here. That's why you see this wick. So this is called wick. This is the body of the candlestick. Why this is called wick? This one is called bearish. You can change it to any color you like. Then this is called bullish candlestick. Bullish usually open from up. It opened from here. When it opened, it came down first. So this is the lowest it got. It came down first. After opening, it came down, but later started moving towards up. Got to the highest. This is the highest it got, but later closed here on this place. So you see wick. So that is wick. Now let's look at the next candlestick. This one is, or this is another candlestick that you can see on the chart. This is called hammer doji. Some people call it kangaroo tail. A lot of names that you can call this thing. So this one too is, this one is the week. It opened here, but it came down, got to this low point, but the market pushed it up again and later closed on this high. Whenever you see something like this, it's an indication that the price is about to turn. So you may be thinking of buying that particular market. This is true. There's the same formation. This one is in red, but they all mean the same thing. So that is another candlestick formation. Look at it here, the same thing. When it's showing like this, it's a bullish signal. This is a bullish signal. Long wick. When the market is seeing a long wick, it means that price is about to move up. This is the same thing. If you're seeing this, it means that price is about to move down. So you'll be thinking of buying. But we'll talk about that some other time. So this is how it looks. They are all the same thing. So let's go back to our chart, volatility index chart. So this is our time frame. Every time frame, the time frame you are using, every time frame has its own display of how the chart look like. If you are using a day time frame, you'll see that the time frame will give you different analysis of the market. If you are using a weekly time frame will show you different analysis of the market. So, and why are you going to use different time frames, whether daily or weekly or 1 hour time frames? We have types of traders. We have what the people call scalpers. Scalpers are people who get in and out of a trade within minutes. They are out, and those people they usually use time frames like 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. They are in and out of trade before few minutes. Then we also have the people called day traders. Day traders get in and out of trade within that particular trading day. Like now, market is going to close tonight. So before the closure of the day, they are already out of the market. They have made their profit, and they will go out of the market immediately. Then there are people who call swing traders. Swing traders are people who want to hold trade. I am more of a swing trader. If you want to, as a beginner trader, don't try to be scalping. Getting in and out of market every day is not good for a beginner. Try learn scalping. Day trading. So day trading. Swing trading. Day trader, they use candlestick like 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 4 hours. But 2 hours is more of what day traders use. But swing trading is best for new traders. New traders should not go for shorter time frame because it is very fast. You don't have that time to be looking at the market 247 as a new trader. You need to learn how to hold your trade. So this swing trader, they can keep their trades for days, even weeks. So they look at candlestick like 1 day, 1 week. That's what they use to analyze their trades. They can enter the market with a smaller time frame, but they use higher time frames to see the direction of the market. And then we have the people called position traders. Now, position traders are more like investors. They can be in a trade for months, sometimes even years. They are in a trade. People like Warren Buffett, they buy because they have huge amount of funds. They will just hold their money, be in that trade, and can be long time. So the type of trader you are determine the time frame you are going to use to be looking at your chart. If you are a scalper, that means you are going to be looking at 15 minutes or 5 minutes. If you look at the 5 minutes now, the price, this market seems to be a downtrend that is actually doing a pullback and is going to return. Look at, I entered this trade from here. This green line is my selling point. I entered from here. That's why you see that I'm in profit for this trade. You see? So for scalpers, they can be doing with 5 minutes candlestick, or they can be using 15 minutes candlestick to see the market. But swing trading pays more than all this scalping. Scalpers don't make much as swing traders. All right. Today we have talked about candlestick formations. So I hope we understand what is candlestick now. If you don't understand, rewatch this video again. So let's learn how to open our volatility account. For those of us who want to trade volatility, even if you don't have a real account, you can demo trade it so that when money comes, you fund your trading account. So let's go to let's go to I've opened demo account. How do I open real account? All right, we are going to open a real account now with volatility index. So we go to our I have an okay, I tried it no way. Okay, let's watch how I'm going to do it now. So you come to you come to binary.com. Once you go to binary.com, you just click. Now, when you come to this website, once you come to this website, you see your you can open the beginning. You can just sign. Maybe I should just sign out and do illustration with one of my email addresses so we can understand how it is done. So let's say I want to trade. You can use your social media to log in. Let's say I don't have an account. Let's say I don't have an account. I'm a brand new person. I don't have an account. We don't even have enough time. Let's say I don't have an account. What you do now, you can now create an account with your email address. Once you click here, click create account, it will take you to your email address. You go to your email address and confirm it. So let's say I want to log in with my account because I already have an account. Or you log in with your social media. Let's say, let me use my Google to log in with. Let me say, I'm going to log in with this account. Now, this is my account. I have logged in with this my Google account. So what you need to do is to have volatility in your trading platform. You click here where they see here they click trade. Once you click here, you click MetaTrader 5. You click it. Now, this is my demo account. All right, this is my demo account. Now, for you to open a real account, you click new. Once you click new, to tell you demo or real. In this scenario, I'm going to say real. Now, when you click real, it's going to ask you, okay, it seems I've already used this account to do practical, so I cannot open a synthetic index account. But what it means is that if you want to open a real account, you have to come here and open the synthetic indices account. It's not like standard or advanced. It must be this. This is what they call the indices. That is what they call volatility indices in this particular one. But since I have used this account to do practical, so let me log out and look for something I have not used before. Let me go to my email address and find out which one I have not used before. I've been using this thing for so many practicals, so I have. So what you need to do is just to, let's sign up first. Okay, let me use this particular account. Okay, they have sent me an email. So I'm going to go back to my email address. I'm coming. So what I'm doing is I'm going to, okay, let me go to my email address and confirm this. 1982, 1982 at gmail.com. Okay, so by the time you do this is very closely because I've not been, this is not the account I've been using, it's just one of my practical accounts. So my demo account. I want to go back to my email address to confirm. All right, binary, look at the email they've sent to me right now. So once I click, okay, binary.com. Oh, okay, so by the time I click here, this is the link they sent to me. If I click here, you can sign in with your Facebook, but because I have done these things over and over, so I've used my accounts to do this practical. Otherwise, I am not supposed to be going through all these processes. Now create a virtual account. So you're going to put in your password. Let me just say, it's a mix of 6 lower and upper cases with numbers. Let me just say, it does not match. So what you do is just create virtual money account. No thanks. Congratulations. Now you have created a virtual money account. So now you can ask, okay, you click trade. If you want to open volatility, now click MetaTrader 5. Demo. Let's first of all click demo. I say demo. Once you click demo, you see synthetic indices. You click it. You click next. They will tell you to put your name. Let me just say Prince K. They will tell you password. Let me just say that did not match. Oh. All right, they will tell you to put investor's password. You can do something else, not the one you have for the other one. All right, once you've done this, you just click create account. Now you've created an account. They've given you an account demo. This is your demo balance. Now you can use this number. Look at this number on the screen. This one 530152 to log into your MetaTrader 5 account. It will be showing you all the indices. Now for you to click a real account, you click here, open. You say real. Now they are telling you to perform this action, please switch to your Binance.com real account. If you have a Binance.com real account, please click here to create. You must click here to create your real account. Once you click here, they will want you to put all these things. So you are supposed to put your details. So let me see if I can briefly do this before we end this webinar. So I'm going to say my name, Prince K, River State. All right, security question. Favorite dish, you can say rice. So you can see all the things you have to fill in. You have to fill in your name, everything. Once you have done all these things, you come here and you click I've agreed. Then you click open. Okay, date of birth. Opening for reason. You can say speculative, of course. Date of birth. Let's say 1983. Remember. Okay. Now you go ahead. I've acknowledged. Right. You click all the clickable. Once you click here, bam. Congratulations. You can now come here now to choose your currency pairs. You can choose USD as your currency. Yes, USD. Okay. So here is to withdraw, here is to deposit, here is to withdraw. Now we are not withdrawing, we are just opening. So we click trade. Once you click trade, MetaTrader 5. Now you have to open a real account, new account, real. Synthetic indices. Next. It's very clumsy. My name is already there, Prince. You can see investor's password. Boom. You have created your synthetic index account. This is your volatility index account. With this, you see, this is your rebalance. Rebalance, you don't have any money. Look at your number. This is the number. This is your balance. There's no money because you have not funded the account. So this is how you can actually trade. You can actually open. If you don't have the MetaTrader 5 app on your computer, you can click here and it will take you to a download page where you can download your application to like something like this to be looking at the charts before you place a trade. So I hope this will help some of us who are new, who don't know how to do it, I hope this will help us. So we have come to the end of this webinar. If you have any question to ask, please can you simply indicate by maybe writing, I have something to ask, so that I can allow you to speak. If you have something to ask, can you please say, I have something to ask? So we can end this section. You can write it so I will unmute you so we can hear your voice. Okay, I have some. Okay, who is that? Okay, Charisma. All right. Charisma. All right, Charisma, you can talk now.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I can't create order with my volatility index account.
Why?
I don't know. On my MetaTrader 5, um if I click the volatility 75 index, the path to create new order is blank.
Because you are using investors. Maybe you are using investors' password. You are not using. You are supposed to be using real main password. What you're using is investors' account, not main account password. That's why.
Oh, I'm at the root investor here.
Eh?
I said the root investor on the top.
That's you are using investors account. So go back and create a new account, real account, not investors account. Enter. If you look at what I did now, there was investors password and there was a real password, main account password. So ensure that
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you have to log in with your real account password, not investors password.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Voice too low. Okay. Charisma. All right. Let me allow. Okay, Randy. We're going to take. Everybody will talk. Okay. Okay, Mr. Randy, can ask your question, please.
Okay, my question is this.
All right.
I have the similar issue with the other guy. I entered demo account through binary platform, so I was able to create demo account successfully. Now, I even transfer money to the demo account, but to open the account, I told that I find it very, very difficult. So now I will now go back and do whatever what you just do it practically for step one by one. You can also send us the video.
Hello, go ahead. I'm with you, sir.
So that's my intake. And then to enter the indices, that's another thing. Those are the two areas. You are so much.
Okay.
The
I will
volume is
advise. Hello.
too low.
What is too low?
It's too low.
What is too low?
The voice, we can't hear you.
Okay, you can't hear me clearly.
But we are hearing you clearly, but it's very clear. But it's very, very clear, but it's too low. I don't know if another people are experiencing that same thing, experiencing the same thing. I don't know.
Please, other people, is my voice too low? If my voice is too low, can you type yes? Is it clear or is it too low, please?
It's clear, but it's too low.
Okay. Okay, Tijani, Tijani, all right. I have a question. Okay, clear for me. Somebody say clear for me. Okay. Let's Tijani. Let me. I'll advise you to rewatch this video again so you can understand how I did it.
Exactly.
All right, let's hear from Tijani. All right, Tijani, go ahead and ask your question, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, my question is that will you be providing us with trading signals, because trading for some of us will be somehow hard? That's my one suggestion, sir.
Of course, Tijani, you are coming now because you have not yet in the paid academy. You are just privileged to be here, I believe so. Am I right?
Yeah.
You are just privileged to be here. If you look at, if you can find, if you are hearing some of us, they will tell you that we have been giving signals. Even today, we've given signals about this volatility. Some of us are in profit. I told you I was talking about that. If you can hear me clearly then.
Yes, sir.
So I'll give you the recorded videos, of course. So if you get in touch with me after this webinar as soon as possible, so that you'll be added to the paid members group, then you can be having daily signals and also our trainings that we can also get involved and have our timetable. Today, if we have a free class, that is why this class is open now. Anytime from now, our free class will start. So you're opportunity to be here tonight. So you can get in touch with me so you be in the main group where people are paying and they get signals.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So Kate, you also have something to say. All right, all right, Kate, you can say something now. All right, Kate, you can say something now.
Position size calculator.
Okay.
And so what I'm saying is the stop losses. Is there, after calculating is there a way that I can actually link it to my real account if I want to trade?
Yes, when you want to trade, you actually go to your real account to input those things.
Okay.
There is a video for it. So yesterday's video, I think I've sent it to you. Watch that video. That video actually explains how to place trade. Watch it again. So our next class, you will again practicalize, show you how you can place your trade. But after you make your calculation, you actually go to your video. In fact, before we close, I'll just do one practical example on how you can do it so that you understand how this thing works.
Okay, sir.
Maybe let me just show you now before I forget. So anybody has any other questions? Imalo, okay. Imalo, you can have this video sent to your email address as soon as possible. Let me stop sharing this particular screen and share my phone screen.
I need the video too.
Of course, it will be sent to you.
Okay.
So any other question? If anybody have any question, you can type so I can. Okay, Charisma, I have a question. Okay. Charisma. All right, Charisma, ask your question. Charisma, you can ask your question now. You're on.
Oh, I don't have a question. I just wanted to thank you for the lecture.
Thank you so much. Okay, all right, I've seen it. All right, so let me go back to the metaphor. For Kate that just ask how to play this trade. Now, okay, this is my trading account now. Can you see my screen, please? My phone screen. You can see the screen. Say yes. Okay. Okay. He said, and also, can we trade with other brokers apart from binary? No, it is only binary.com that you can take this trade actually for volatility indices. So you come here and let's say you want to place a trade. What you just need to do is just to click. You can see that new open has pop up. You click new order. Now you can put your this is your stake. This red one. This one is stop loss. This is take profit. If you want to do instant execution, what we call instant execution, you just click buy or sell. You're on the trade. If it is a pending order, we talked about it yesterday, it didn't come to pass. You click here and you have your pending orders and the trade, you'll be in the trade. But for now, I'm not placing any trade. So I am going to be leaving at this level. So we are going to talk about all this next week and also watch the video on Forex 101, pending order part 2 that I sent to you. You can watch all these things, that everything is there. So we have come to the end of today's class. I hope we have learned something tonight. If you have not understood something, no problem. The first time is always like that. The videos will be sent to you so that you can rewatch it again and understand how these things works. So thank you once again for coming. Good night.